This weekend, many will walk to help those who live every day with multiple sclerosis or MS.
Channel 4 is a long-running sponsor of Walk MS. Andy Yates is the president of the local chapter of the MS National Society. He's working to help people, including Mike Calandra here, who has MS. Men, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's first talk about the event itself. You have a new location. Andy, if you want to explain that.
Yep, absolutely. It's at Outer Harbor Terminal B this year. Previously we were at Canalside, but now we're moving, we're growing. We're expecting about 1,500 people this Saturday. As you know, if you've been to Outer Harbor, they've got great parking and a great stage, and I think it's a great venue for us, and we're going to have a great day.
Great.
Talk about the walk and just the inspiration that it brings so many people. I don't know if you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's important. When you look at the walk, as far as Buffalo, Walk MS Buffalo, right, the camaraderie of the town, the camaraderie of the event, 1,500 people. I think that, just the hope, people having others to lean on, something to talk about. And so I think the camaraderie, especially, as it pertains to Buffalo too.
How does that help you in your diagnosis? So
I think just, seeing others that have the disease, most of the people that there's 1 million people in the United States with MS, but at the same time, it's not something that you run into people every day. And in that event, you're able to meet others that are going through the same struggles and, bond and show that, you have someone that's fighting with you.
Yeah. Tell us about your diagnosis, Mike, and, what that road has been like since.
So, at first it's a little bit scary. I'm lucky enough to be a physical therapist, where I knew about the background of the disease and what it kind of looked like. So for others, I think that's probably the hardest part, is you find out that you have that diagnosis, and there's a lot of unknown. In my situation, I think I was pretty lucky that I knew some of the options and how to make it better, and to do the to make it as good as I could.
What about research, funding, development of perhaps maybe new treatments? Catch us up to date on all that.
Well, that's a great question, something that we're really, really proud of. The National MS Society has invested over $1.2 billion in research over the last 80 years. And so, there are a few dozen treatments now, disease-modifying therapies, and all of those can trace their roots back to funding that originated from the National MS Society. So we're super, super proud of that. Not that many years ago, there were just a handful of treatments, and now we're talking 2 or 3 dozen.
Wow.
And is funding increasing? Do you see more dollars coming from different agencies, new organizations?
Well, it's an interesting question. So the National MS Society is the largest MS-focused organization in the world. And so we are, raising money and investing that money, and we're going to raise about $250,000 at Walk MS Buffalo this Saturday. So we're really proud of that. However, this is a difficult time. We're all hearing about the, cuts, in our federal government, and there's $20 million that traditionally has been dedicated to specifically MS research in the federal government, and that was very recently zeroed out. And so that's $20 million that's not going to be put towards the MS research to find a cure. So, we're upset about that, and of course we're focusing on, advocacy to try to bring that money back.
In terms of treatment, how are people being helped in terms of their mobility that you have seen with your own eyes with, these dollars that are raised over the years?
Well, so for instance, we have a program called the MS Navigator program, and if somebody wanted to learn more about that, they could go to nationalmssociety.org. And what's great about it is that you can call, you can email, you can chat online, and you can ask any question to a trained professional trained by the National MS Society to learn how to get the mobility devices, how to get the treatments, how to get the physical therapy, like Mike does, how to get, the bespoke treatment that you need, no matter where you live in the United States. And so that's something we're really, really proud of. And so, so nationalmssociety.com, but also, MS Navigator specifically.
It's an amazing effort. Again, remind people, location, time, all that good stuff in terms of parking. Go. This Saturday?
Outer Harbor, Terminal B, this Saturday. The site opens at 8:30. We'll have a brief program, and then we'll start walking at 10 a.m.
All right. Andy, Mike, thank you so much for joining us. This was very good information. Our Jackie Walker has been a longtime supporter of you guys, and our Marley Tuskus is moving into those ranks, which is really nice.